The Aquarius, born between January 21 and February 19, is the 11th astrological sign, is governed by Uranus, and it is an air sign. According to the 2020 horoscope, with all the energy in your sign, Aquarius, this year promises to be more energized than last year. 2020 is lucky year of changes for the better. You will find peace, harmony, and happiness. Although you are usually wanderer, you don't like to cling to people or places for long time, and you don't take roots easily. This year you will go through some significant changes that will take you out of your comfort zone. Accurate 2020 astrology forecast for Aquarius. Planetary influences on Aquarius in 2020. Pluto influence on Aquarius. The Aquarius is defined by nonconformity and idealism, which is why they are always ready for change. They get bored quickly, and they are always looking for adventure and knowledge. They don't pay attention to details, and they don't always show tolerance. Under the influence of Pluto, they can become selfish or impatient. In love, they need understanding and support from their partners. Jupiter is in retrograde motion in Capricorn between May 15 and September 13, and it will determine you to reevaluate all your friendship relationships and to decide which are worthy of maintaining. Mercury is retrograde between February 17 and March 10 in Aquarium. Perhaps you will feel more frustrated when Mercury is retrograde. You will have less optimistic days, which will lessen your capacity to discern and the will to act. But don't let yourself carried by this wave. Always remember that there are solutions. You just need to be driven to be able to see everything that is happening from other angles and perspectives. Mars is retrograde in Aries, and those born under the Aquarius sign will go through a period of 2 months when they become more anxious, stressed, and tempted to make hasty decisions, or to launch in affirmations they will later regret. The astral aspects require calm, patience, and more relaxation. The retrograde transit of Uranus offers you the opportunity to change the dynamic, but through your change. You are used to being always right, but if you show the world new techniques to build safety in your relationship, you will get rewarded by another response that gives you satisfaction. Therefore, if you try to discuss with your family differently, you might see that you have greater chances to truly reach them and to obtain what you all need. Love and relationships. The predictability, stability, security, and contentment of love, marriage, and long-term relationships are not your strong suit this year, and you could see losses in all of these areas, and even in friendships. This could set you back some as you come to realize that you don't understand others and that they especially don't understand you. Moodiness, pouting, sudden flare-ups could occur. Even business relationships could be hindered. You have some lessons to learn this year in relationships, and those lessons will not decrease in 2020. Will single Aquarius find love in 2020? This year, they might meet, through their entourage, someone who will raise their interest, and with whom they can start relationship. It could mean change in attitude and vision towards an old friend. Those born under the Aquarius sign will continue to have ups and downs in their love relationship, and they are advised to communicate with plenty of care. This is not favorable year for making wedding plans. Career and work. Personal power is yours in 2020 in the world of work. You will have some restlessness until the mid-year when it all seems to come together. You'll undoubtedly find pioneering ideas, new ways of doing things, and improved innovation the underlying reasons for your marked career and professional success this year. You will simply exude self-confidence and assuredness, and others will follow. Career horoscope 2020. In 2020, the Aquarius might get surprised by some events that will get them out of their comfort zone, especially at work. The Aquarius will get the chance to extend their circle of friends, to meet important people, who will offer them new opportunities to advance and to evolve. At the same time, they will have the opportunity to launch advantageous, long-term projects. Money finds you in 2020. You have been focusing on it for the past few years, and it finds you in every way possible. You have bigger everything, larger sales, promotions, honors, recognitions, income. It is good year. The only hindering factor in your income production is in the relationships that may support that income production. It would be well to shore up the relationships if your income or finances depend upon the relationship. Spring is good time to seek outside advice and assistance with finances. By the end of the year, you will see it as year of strong, steady increase in progress. Health predictions: you could be strongly drawn to alternative health practices in 2020, and it will be to your benefit to integrate them into your life. You have enjoyed vibrant physical health in past years, but health challenges early in the year will lead you to alternatives and healing. It will take couple of months, but you will not have serious setbacks. Working in groups or networks with health practices is highly likely this year. In 2020 you will need good health as your relationship issues and partnerships will continue to cause great stress. Stress could take bodily toll then, so it is time to put good practices in place.